Today I'm talking about the force of faithfulness. Luke 16:10 says, "He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much." Here's the principle. God increases people who prove faithful. Promotion follows faithfulness. One of the greatest mistakes people make is they want increase without consistency. They want more money, more influence, more opportunity. But they don't want to be faithful where they are. But the kingdom does not usually promote based on desire alone. Remember, God says, delight yourself in the Lord, and then He will give you the desires of your heart. God watches over what you do with what you already have. Faithfulness means you keep obeying, you keep handling small assignments with a great attitude. You keep doing right when nobody is watching. And according to Jesus, how you handle small things reveals how you will handle big things. You see this pattern all throughout Scripture. Joseph was faithful in a pit, faithful in Potiphar's house, and faithful in prison before he was promoted to the palace. David was faithful taking care of sheep in private before he ever stood before Goliath or sat on a throne. And even Jesus taught this principle in the parable of the talents. Those who were faithful with a little were given authority over much. A lot of people despise small beginnings. They overlook the little job, the small platform, the limited assignment. But in the eyes of God, little is never meaningless. Little is a test. The small place is where character is proven. The hidden place is where trust is built. The ordinary place is where preparation happens. God does not only test you with abundance, He tests you first with a little. Can He trust you to be on time? Can He trust you to keep your word? Can He trust you to manage your money wisely? Can He trust you to serve with the same excellence in private that you show in public? Can He trust you to remain steady when the reward is not immediate? Here's the truth. Before God increases your harvest, He examines your habits and checks your heart. Before He enlarges your territory, He looks at your trustworthiness. Before a promotion comes faithfulness. Faithfulness must come first. Many people pray for more, but they're careless with what they have now. But faithfulness says, Lord, I will honor you at whatever level I am. I will be diligent at this level. I will be trustworthy at this level. And when you're ready, you will increase me. That is why faithfulness is so powerful. Faithfulness is not flashy, but it is fruitful. It does not always get attention, but it always gets results. It may seem slow, but it's building a foundation for real increase. If you're in a season that feels small, do not be discouraged. Do not be careless. Do not become bitter. This may be the very season where God is watching for your response. Be faithful with your time. Be faithful with your work. Be faithful with your giving. Be faithful with your calling. Be faithful with your attitude, because what you do now determines where God can take you next. Remember this: promotion in the kingdom is not random. It follows faithfulness. God increases people who prove faithful. So stay steady, stay dependable, stay obedient. Be faithful in little, and God will open the door to much. If this message has blessed you, please like and subscribe. It's a sin not to win.